You know, there's something that people need to understand when it comes to LED backlit televisions. Regardless of what kind of local dimming you have, how many local dimming zones you have, there's something that you guys need to understand. There's a LED light, full array of LED lights behind that LCD panel, behind those quantum dots. That light has to go through somewhere. It has to reflect somewhere. So, therefore, no matter how many local dimming zones you put on that LED backlit LCD panel, you're always going to have a little bit of that bending light showing up. Like you can see on this color wheel right here. That's something that it's always going to be there on LED backlit television. All right? Because they're not emissive television set. If this was an OLED, this is what would happen. This is what you would see if this was the OLED. It would be just like this. That's it. It would be like this. You wouldn't see any bending light. But considering that this is a LED backlit, you're always going to have a little bit of that bending light. But that's okay, because you're buying a QLED not because you want to have the pitch black deep dark levels. You buying that QLED because you want to have the brightest and the most colorful peak brightness for your HDR on the television. But what QLED is doing in terms of full array local dimming, it's still pretty darn good. And I think this is the best as we're going to get with local dimming for the LCD LED backlit panels. So this video was requested of me to do, but I just want to, in short, tell people that there's really, you can nitpick this any which way you want. You can dissect this any which way you want. As long as you have LED backlit behind that LCD panel, when you shut off all the lights, pitch black lights, everything's pitch black, you're always going to see a little bit of that bending light. It's always going to be there. But that's acceptable because it is an LED backlit television. So you accept that. You know what I mean? So remember, when you are buying an LED backlit television, don't be so focused on the deep dark levels. Sure, full array local dimming, it's a must-have for an LED LCD backlit television. That's something that you should always keep in mind. And sure, LED LCD backlit televisions have come a long way with full array local dimming. When you look at the Q9FN, when you look at the Q8FN, when you look at Z9F, Z9D, when you look at these televisions, you realize that they have come a long way. But you got to remember something. No matter how hard you're looking for that perfect deep dark levels, you're never going to find picture perfect deep dark levels on LED backlit televisions. You're going to have to wait for micro LEDs, or you're going to have to switch to the OLED. There's only one option right now. Either A, you go to a OLED if you care about the deep dark levels and the viewing angle, or if you don't care about the deep dark levels and the viewing angles and you only care about the peak brightness and that colorful peak brightness that comes out of the LED backlit, then you need to go for the LED backlit. All right? But don't expect your LED backlit television to have picture perfect deep dark levels. It's never going to happen. It's just impossible. Technically, it's impossible. So hopefully this video clarifies this whole mystery that some people have. There you go. Take care.